He's a general contractor in Savannah. He's been married for 38 years. He's a father of 3 children and has 3 grandchildren. He's also U.S. Navy vet, Vietnam era. Yay, thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
He is a member of the 13 Colony Patriots and the Savannah Tea Party. He's active in his church, the Gideon Ministry, and the Christian Motorcycles Association. The purpose of the Sons of Liberty Motorcycle Club is to bring together like-minded individuals to promote freedom for all individuals through the use of motorcycles and motorcycle-related activities. Let's give it up for Don Hodges. Thanks.
Thanks. What a great group, man. I tell you what, when I look at it, I see patriots everywhere. I want to share this with you. Sons of Liberty are a little bit more involved than AB. We're involved in every aspect of government. We're involved on the local level as well as the national level. We've been to D.C. several times, and we go all over the country. Whenever something's going on, we're there. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't wake up, your rights are going to be taken away from you.
Right. That's right. We're working on it now.
What is a patriot? Webster's dictionary describes a patriot as one who loves his country and zealously supports its authority and interest. We've gathered here today because we are patriots. Patriots who are willing to fight to restore the soul of this great country. No country in the history of man has ever been blessed by God like America. But our apathy as God-fearing Americans, by trusting our legislators behind us to look out for what is in our best interest, has backfired on us. We are now forced to get involved, and as far as the Sons of Liberty is concerned, we will stay involved, and we are active. We're going to stay active by holding our leadership accountable. We've been slowly watching our Constitution being systematically dismantled by the regime in Washington, D.C. These individuals do not care about the rule of law or our Constitution. They have an agenda, and that is to take America down at any cost. And now we're watching these non-elected appointees subvert our rights by regulation without legislation. You know, that's why this money was given. It wasn't legislated. We are tired of watching our government sell our country out by making us a debtor nation, by thinking we're obligated to help other nations out of poverty at the expense of the American taxpayer. We are tired of watching our taxpayers' money be wasted on people too lazy to work. We are tired of the American taxpayer being burdened with idiotic programs like this one that will not work, and yet they continue to fund these programs. And that's why we're here today. We're tired of the federal and state governments thinking they can single out the motorcycle community by saying they want to do bike safety checks. And I was in that check on I-95 in Savannah, and it was a waste of time and taxpayers' money. They want to make sure the bike is safe to operate. And like others have said, the majority of the biking fatalities and accidents are caused from other drivers. Very rarely are bike accidents caused from mechanical failure. We see this as a direct violation of our constitutional rights to be able to move freely as citizens. A motorcycle is like a private passenger vehicle and can't be stopped without due cause. We're here today because our Constitution allows us to petition our government and to protest when we see our rights being violated. We are here to ask the Georgia state legislators to put this state first in every decision they make. We demand that all of the so-called motorcycle checks cease immediately. And we demand that all taxpayer funds be returned and that any future grants dangled in front of the legislators by our federal government be denied.
That's right.
This country is standing on the edge of a cliff right now. And unless we have responsible leadership that will put all of the special interests and their own self-interest aside and be determined to make the hard choices to save this great country and state, we will fall. We will then cease to be the shining city on a hill that President Reagan said we once were.
That's right.
And I want to leave you with this. About 10 years ago, I was on a plane flying back from Russia. I've been on several mission trips over there. And there was a beautiful young Russian woman seated behind me on the flight back that I'd been talking to. When we finally got close to Boston, I told her if she would look to her right, she could see America. She leaned forward and whispered in my ear, America was only a dream. Wow. The question is this: are you willing to stand up for that dream? Are you willing to be a true patriot? The choice is yours. Join us, the Sons of Liberty.
That's right.
Thank you, Don.